What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Deville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Devin the Dream Haney, Vasily Lomachenko. Undisputed showdown prediction is here, along with the keys of victory. Let's look at the tell of the tape. Tell of the tape is 16 wins for Vasily Lomachenko, 28 wins for Devin the Dream Haney, 2 losses for Lomachenko from Teofimo Lopez and Orlando Salido, which I think was very close. 11 KOs for Vasily Lomachenko, 16 knockouts for Devin Haney, no losses, no draws, might I add. 61% KO percentage for Lomachenko, 57% for Devin Haney. Reach is 65 inches for Lomachenko compared to 71 inches for Devin Haney. He has a reach advantage, definitely. Southpaw for Vasily Lomachenko, that's his stance, and orthodox for Devin Haney. Devin Haney is 5'9", which he's 2 inches taller than Vasily Lomachenko, as you guys do reasonably see. And let me counterpunch. I think Loma has a better chance than people give him credit for if he performs better, if the guy that he fought last doesn't show up. However, he still got the job done. Was it more impressive than we seen him 4 or 5 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago? No, it wasn't. But then again, the styles make the fights, because Jermaine Ortiz fought him hard. Okay, undefeated guy, so he had a time breaking that matrix down. All right, and he looked slower doing it. Now, the question you ask yourself is this slower version of Loma enough for Devin Haney? Because we've seen Devin Haney. I've seen Devin Haney, and he was working the bag. And to me, that shows that he's working to the body with Loma, trying to slow him down early, which is a good idea. So if he does that, and he does everything besides what he normally does, he should be victorious, and he can be victorious if he can keep Loma back with the jab. But here's the thing. What have we seen from Devin Haney lately? We've seen him bite down a bit when he fought Kambosos in the second fight. We've seen that, and it was quite impressive. It was like a kind of a watered down version of Pretty Boy or Floyd Money, but he did show something. But what did he lack? Punching power. Not to fear and not to worry, because Lomachenko is not a big puncher either. So a lot of people talk about Devin Haney, well, he doesn't punch hard, he doesn't have this hard punch. Well, neither does Loma. Loma is a combination fighter, and he gets you out of there with pressure and accumulation. Okay, that's how that works. That's how he rolls. Okay, but Devin Haney fought his last fight with a southpaw was Jojo Diaz. And I saw that fight yesterday, and then I wanted to wait to give you guys that. And Jojo had a lot of success. So did he lose? Yeah, he lost. Devin Haney beat him. So the question is Vasily equivalent to that? So it's a lot of question marks there. So it's like, yeah, Loma will win. Loma will beat Devin Haney if Loma shows up, because I think he has I think the pressure that Loma has, if he's still able to pressure fighters like he normally does, with the stamina, with the aggression, with the pivots, with the angles, okay, he's able to beat Devin Haney. He can. But the thing is, who the hell is going to show up? Because Devin Haney will jab you, and then he will give you a 1-2, and then he'll clinch. I don't think that'll work with him, because a lot of people think at the end of the day that Devin will be too big, that he will be able to manhandle Lomachenko. Well, I think he should try to do that, because that will give him the advantage. If he can use his size, like Tyson Fury thought, or a lot of Tyson Fury fans think that Tyson will do to Alexander Usyk, he should do that to Loma. You know what I mean? Grab him, rough him up if you can. But understand, Loma is a physically strong guy as well. So he's not going to just let that happen, because that's Loma. You punch to get out. That's what we've learned. So if you punch to get out, that fight can go a different way. And especially in the eyes of the judges. Because if you see one guy, he'll jab, and he'll pop, pop, then he'll grab, and then the other guy's fighting to get himself out, and can end each exchange landing a punch or two or even making contact with that fighter that can sway the judges. Okay? But if Loma doesn't show up, Devin Haney will be able to work and to use the ring, keep him at distance, make him pay with the right hand lead, and cruise to a victory. I don't see a knockout at all. Okay? You can forget about that. Nobody's knocking anybody out. And I think Lomachenko, at the end of the day, Lomachenko is a guy that is definitely physically capable of old. We don't know if he can do that now. But the Loma that we've seen can. The legend can. But can this particular version of Loma do that? I see Loma beating Devin Haney if Loma shows up. But Devin Haney has to do something that we don't see him do normally. That's the problem. He has the youth. He has the height. He has the reach. He has the size. But then what else does he have? You know what I mean? Because we see him on the pads and it looks impressive, but you don't see him convey that over to fighting. I can work mitts all day, but it's a different story when you got to actually punch somebody. Okay? But he has all the advantages on his side. Okay? The odds are in his favor. So we'll see what Lomachenko has in store. And here's the problem that a lot of people haven't really mentioned. Where have you seen footage of Loma doing anything training-wise? I haven't seen anything of him doing anything training-wise lately. Maybe they keep everything in-house. But again, that just kind of makes me, wonder, like, how did camp go of Loma? So there's a lot of factors that are unknown about this fight, people. Very much so. But nonetheless, I think Devin Haney has got to show us that he wants to hold on to those damn belts, and he's not just a placeholder. He's not going to get it from one guy, then defend it, and then lose it to the next guy. I don't see him doing it. I see him being younger. I see a desire. I see a young man trying to find himself, honestly. And let's see if he finds himself to a victory Saturday night. I will be going live for that fight. Stay tuned for that. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.